You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
Hi everybody, I'm Brian.
And I'm Joey.
Welcome to episode 99 of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. Come on along, everybody, and spend the next hour or so talking with us about gravel bikes, adventure biking, bikepacking, bike camping, just playing bikes. We've got a fantastic new setup here tonight, Joey.
Yes.
I am just so excited.
You're giddy.
But we're not in the kitchen anymore. That's a problem. Because
What?
I always say we're in the kitchen. We're not in the kitchen anymore.
Well, kitchen is what you make of it. Home is
okay.
it's like
okay.
home and where heart is.
Well,
Remember that?
We did actually have
Home
dinner.
and where heart is.
Yeah, well, we're the table.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
It's the same table. It's the same. It's just not in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So now we're in your living room, right? Kind of.
Home is where you make it.
Okay. The kitchen's where you make it.
Yeah.
So, folks,
wrong words. Sorry.
I put it out on Instagram today. On this episode, we were supposed to have members from the Unbound Gravel team join us. But as 2020 has taught us, nothing ever goes as planned
Correct.
in this year. If there's one thing that 2020 has taught us, Joey, what
Patience.
is it? Be flexible. Be flexible. So those folks are going to join us next week instead of this week. There was some scheduling conflicts that popped up at the very last minute. So instead tonight, we're going to talk about beginner gravel cyclist tips. I think I put together a pretty good list of things to kind of talk through and
Should
talk
I read
about.
ahead or just do the
No,
typical?
you can do whatever you want.
I feel like I'm filling in Wes's old shoes lately.
Where you don't do anything?
Yeah. And
Oh, and everybody, let's stand up, Joey, and show everybody our T-shirts.
well, no, my camera angle.
You can see your T-shirt? There we go.
Yeah, so
Well, then
you
just
gotta
do that.
angle your-
No, just yours is fine. The Gumwall T-shirts are in. They look fantastic. They did come in blue and white instead of black and tan, as Joey has said earlier. But no, they are black and tan, everybody. Please do not worry. Please do not freak out. The dress is not blue. The dress is black.
We are the new phenomenon.
It's black. It's black. I can look at it on the Instagram post and it looks like it's black to me. But you say it looks blue and white, right? And Jess, what did you say? You said blue and white as well, right? Yep, Jess is over there nodding her head.
We hit our first hiccup.
With what?
Hardwood floors are causing a legit echo.
Oh, well.
Joey, your light looks... No, just my wife. Ted said, audio sounds like my 8-track tape.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
We
We
just can't make everyone happy.
What we need, here's what we need. The reason why we're
Studio.
over in here is that is a smaller space in the kitchen. We're kind of tighter, so I can see where there'd not be
And the floors, we
there's
should have
some
put the carpet
echo.
down.
Yeah. But the stumbling block we ran into is we've now connected directly via Ethernet to the router to hopefully mitigate some of the upload concerns, and some of the jittering and freezing, and the quality of the video should be better. That's why we're in here. So if somebody wants to gift us a very, very, very long Ethernet cable, right? That would work.
I'm sure Ted has 18.
We need a very, 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 very long Ethernet cable to go from the back of Joey's house to the front of Joey's house back to the kitchen, and that'll fix it all up. Then we'll be good to go.
Ted slept here before. You should know.
There you go.
Ted
Ted,
has
you
the
know.
exact length. He should have walked it off while he was here.
Yeah. Should have measured that nonsense out.
Yeah.
But next week, I want to get back on track. Next week, and it's actually kind of cool because it will be episode 100. We're going to have Kristi Mohn and Lelan Dains from Unbound Gravel.
Lelan Dains?
He's the race director.
Oh, yeah. Leland's been doing that forever.
And Kristi is their marketing person over at Unbound. And they're going to talk about a few things, their 2021 plans, the whole idea, the whole thing, vision behind the rebrand from Dirty Kanza to Unbound. Not really, I don't really focus, Joey, on like why they did it.
No, we
that
shouldn't talk about
story
that.
It's old news. But I am very curious and interested about what went into the thought behind the new name. So we're going to talk about that. And then, of course, we're going to talk about COVID plans, should that still be an issue.
I want to know who designed their logo.
Well, I'm sure we can find that out.
Their logo is...
Sure, we can find that out. I'm excited to talk to both Kristi and Lelan. Yeah, and then I wanted to follow up that our St. Jude fundraiser from last week, Jess was able to raise, what was the number, Joe? You said $440?
$440.
So well over $400 for the kids at St. Jude. through the podcast and the live stream that we did last week. Thank you, everybody that jumped on board and gave a little cash through a little holiday, pre-holiday monetary donation towards those kids over at St. Jude. So now, legit, my Facebook feed is legit full of St. Jude fundraising since I gave money to them. It's crazy. So maybe, Jess, I'll have to put some more in the pot. I don't know. So as we pointed out, Joey, the Gumwall t-shirts have arrived, and they have already started shipping out. I actually bundled up.
Weren't we going to have a packing party? But I guess...
No, it's not
same
worth
thing.
all that.
Brian does all the work.
Same thing. It's fine. I had to wait for... The t-shirts actually came in a couple of days ago. I had to wait for all of the extra shipping materials to arrive. And because I put them in a plastic bag, then I put them in a poly bag, and the stickers came in. Joey, hold up the sticker over there. The Gumwall sticker. Oh, you did? The Gumwall sticker has shown up as well. So everybody that got a t-shirt, those are going in the bag as well. Some Love You Buys are going in the bag as well. We're sending out a big old care package. And then all of our Patreon folks, now that those are here, we've got
to do letters.
Yeah, we're going to do...
I still have all the stationery.
Yeah, we're going to do some more. We're going to do some more of those.
I'll have Jess help me write those. She's got calligraphy skills.
But the folks that ordered t-shirts over this last week, I want to send a special thanks to you. Howard, Lars, Brian, Amanda, Dustin, Todd, Marcus. Marcus has like a whole collection of GTD t-shirts in his house. I wonder if he puts them on his wall.
Did you see... no, I think Marcus did it. Or Corley. They had... they took... I think it was a GTD shirt. They cut out the thing and put it on the mask.
Oh, no,
but
really?
But then took the mask patch and put it on the shirt. It was kind of cool. I'll have them send a picture.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see that.
I might actually have the picture.
Maybe we should make some GTD masks. Everybody's doing it, dude. All the cool kids are making COVID masks.
As soon as we do it, we'll be cured.
Yeah, well, maybe that's our part then. As soon as we make masks, then we're cured, and that's wonderful. Also, Kelly and Tim. So those are the folks that ordered t-shirts this last week. And Eric was asking me why, and I never even thought about this. On the logo, we don't have a drop bar bike.
I didn't think about that until...
Eric just said that. So, Eric, be on the lookout for the next t-shirt that I'm probably going to release around the beginning of the year. I've already got a design on that. I'm going to let these guys, all the Gumwalls need to get going, and I've got a pretty cool design that is going to be coming out at the beginning of the year.
Joey, rebranding?
Huh?
Rebranding?
No. Just a new t-shirt. Did I say new logo?
You said new everything. You're leaving me.
No. New t-shirt. I got a new t-shirt design.
Sorry, I'm trying to find
I don't worry about it anymore. It's past. The moment is gone.
It was cool. I have the guy's info that stole a bike from us on my phone still.
Oh, really?
Well, we took a picture of his driver's license. Anyway, so I found that picture.
Rabbit hole. What are you drinking over there tonight, Joey?
I have. Is this DC Brow? Is that how they say it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
DC Brow, the Pin Quarter Porter.
Pin Quarter Porter.
It is just a typical robust porter.
Pen quarter.
Pin quarter.
I thought you said pin, like a pin.
Pin
like
quarter porter.
Pen quarter.
Pin quarter is most famous for Ford's Theater, where President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, and his coat and hat can still be seen to this day. They haven't moved him. No, I don't know. I was at Nick's yesterday, which their beer selection gets even better every time with their craft beers. And don't want some people to take this the wrong way. And I love a good beer, and I went through... Actually, I do think that at a certain point, I wish liquor stores, and I know you buy advertising space and for your brewery and all that crap. Never buy... Support the guys on the lower shelves that pay lower price.
The ones on the bottom.
Anyway, don't you feel like it'd be appropriate to organize the beers like porters, stouts, IPAs? Wouldn't that make sense?
Yeah, so they do it by brewery, though, right? Huh? You do it by brewery, so all of the same brewery stuff is together.
Yeah, but... Yeah. Well, I don't know how long I spent going can to can to can. Like, we're in the IPA world, and I love IPAs, but it's stout and porter season.
Yeah.
It took me forever to find, and I basically was like, all right, this is it. But there was people there, and this is the part where, pinky in the air, had that phone app and another app, and they were going can by can. And like,
pulling out Untapped, looking at the IB.
I was like, shut up and just drink a beer.
Just try that.
Go get yourself a Coors Light.
I've got some of those in the fridge at home right now. I don't know what it was.
I still got
2 weeks ago. I was like, I need to just want something.
It was annoying, and I was going through and I was looking at stuff on the beer, but it was annoying.
Yeah.
Like, they were just
was it crowded? Was it crowded? The liquor store was crowded?
No.
Okay.
Well, we went in to get a sandwich at the deli at Nick's.
Okay.
And then I was like, I'm going to get some nice beer while I'm here.
Nick's is always crowded, though. There's always a crap ton of people in Nick's.
That was the only time I haven't seen it. Me and Jess have been in there when it's just 400 people waiting in the meat line and then the beer aisle's crowded.
Especially if they put like a crazy thing on sale, like chicken on sale or something.
Oh, New York strip in bulk, $5.99 a pound.
Yeah. So, you want to go first? You want me to do my catch up from this last week?
How about you go first?
Okay, I will do that.
What are you drinking now?
So I am training. I've decided I'm going back. I did this last winter.
You're not doing the untrained?
Yeah, I'm going to do the untrained of the whatever. So I've got my tea. I got my iced tea, unsweetened, of course, just for the caffeine. And I'm going to do the training thing. I like we talked about, I'm still not 100%. I'm still like 50-50 on whether I'm going to actually do Mid-South. I don't want to actually commit to it. I'm registered. I'm in. I'm entered. I've paid my entry fee. But if for some reason I decide that I'm not going to do it, then we're going to give it to a listener. We talked about that. That's well established. But I want to train like I'm doing it. I want to actually spend time on the trainer. I was on the trainer for 2 hours today.
You're doing that again?
Yeah, I'm back on the trainer. I had a big week last week for me. It's like, not for a lot of people. 263 and a half miles last week. I did a century. I did a 40. I did a bunch of 30s and, just all balled up into 263. I didn't really have a target in mind for a number when I set out, and I still don't have a target. I even made, Joey, the top 10 in the GTD Strava Club this week. Top 10. Top 10. That's no joke right there. And Justin beat me out by a 10th for one spot, 10th of a mile. If I had seen that, I'd have gone out and busted out.
I'm kind of upset you didn't go for a 269.
No, I don't. That was that too long. But I am worried a little bit because my knees, especially my right knee, is screaming at me. Like I don't know what it is. So I took an off day yesterday. Mm-hmm. I've been pumping the ibuprofen and took an off day, took a rest day yesterday, and then I got back on the trainer today, but when I got back on the trainer, I didn't go hard. I did sort of a flat route in Zwift, and I just kind of spun for the first probably 30 minutes or 45 minutes and just kind of spun. I had work to do on my phone, so I was answering some emails and stuff, not really paying a whole lot of attention to stuff. And then sort of in the second hour, I was feeling good, and I kind of dug in a little bit. But now it's fine. My knee seems to be fine. So fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens. When I did that 260, I did a little bit of everything last week. I was on the Roubaix. Mm-hmm. Thank you for getting that all spiffy and cleaned up. It really rides nice. You did a fantastic and wonderful job. Thank you. And I told everybody, this is the best time of year to go get your bike tuned up, in my opinion. I think it is. Because you go get an overhaul this time of year, right? Okay?
Typically, but not during COVID.
Yeah.
You jinxed me with
Did I really?
the brochures. Oh, that'll be done quick. I meant to give you crap about that.
I almost didn't say that. I was trying to very carefully word how I said that. It's like, oh, that'll be
speaking of which,
straightforward or something. I don't know what I said. I tried not to be.
You broke me down.
I don't want to commit for you, and I tried not to do it, but I guess I did. But I got some good time on the Roubaix. Good to feel those skinny wheels underneath me again. Rode some of that 263 on the Diverge, and some of it was even on Zwift. So I did a little bit of everything last week. I did a metric and mixed into the weather was nice, and it just felt really good on the bike. So
nice.
And I'm trying to get back into that again. Got a few pounds to drop before Mid-South, and it's a good time of year to do it. I'm really good at, focused on the trainer. I'm able to sit on it for a long time.
I would have waited till after Thanksgiving.
No.
Are you going to watch your Thanksgiving meals?
Oh, yeah. Well, is anybody actually eating a real big Thanksgiving this year?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody is. I did we're going to talk about this later. I'm thinking about, you and I talked about this a little bit. I'm thinking about getting some new bars on my Diverge.
Oh, I ordered them in case you wanted them.
Okay. So I don't know what I want, though. I know we talked a little bit about it. I want something that's got a little more flair to it, that I can get down onto the drops with, because right now I don't feel like I really fit on the drops of the bars that I have on there. Which bars do I have on there now? See, guys, this is how much I don't even know. What do I have on there now? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Are they
there's some salsa? What is the
wood chippers or the
cowbells?
Something, I don't know. But I just feel like I can't I can't get in that drop and actually be comfortable. I feel like I'm kind of like
Pretty sure they're just cowbells. They only have a little bit of flair.
a little bit of flair, and so I think I want something with a little bit more flair and gives me the ability to actually to really ride in that position. So we're going to work.
We're going to get all of Office Space quotes on that one this episode.
Okay.
Your flair.
The flair. ESR update, Empire State Ride. I ride that every year. Or I work that every year, support that every year. And this year they made some changes. And there's a new company that's actually providing the back end and the tour event planning and event support for the Empire State Ride. And the folks that I worked with before passed along my information. So I actually had a conversation with the new event company. Had a really great conversation with them. Felt like it went really well. Talked to them for about an hour. And they had as many questions for me about how things had happened in the past on that as I did for them about how they were planning to change things. And it sounds like it's a lot up in the air. But I think there's a really good shot that I'll get to be a part of the support for Empire State Ride again. I'm excited about that.
You're going to get Wes to work?
No, Wes is never working with me again. He's dead to me. No, Wes. We've actually had a lot of conversations with Wes this week.
We've had more this week than the whole time
since he's left.
Yeah,
so maybe
and it was very inappropriate.
Well, you know what I asked him. You were in the conversation. I said, "Did you actually lose your job because you're very chatty?"
Oh.
I thought for sure he was like bumming it and didn't have a job anymore.
Well, we're not sure about that.
That could be true. I don't know.
It's not like he's listening to us.
And I'm still deciding whether we need to collectively come up with. I asked you before the podcast. Does he deserve a T-shirt? Should we send him a T-shirt, a gum wall? I think I would vote 2.
We can just shove it in his jersey bag and mail that. It's upstairs. Remember to give it to you.
Why don't we wait until he comes back here?
Oh yeah, incentive.
Yeah, we'll actually put a box somewhere.
Yeah, geocaching.
Yeah, and that's brilliant. I love that.
Oh yeah.
I hear he's going to the work for the mayor up in Michigan, or the governor up in Michigan.
Jess just told there was some conspiracy about the politician buying more Trump votes or something for the recount up in Michigan.
Knows? Who knows?
I have the article. I thought Wes started the whole movement.
I have no idea what's going on over
real
there.
Quick in the live stream.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. Let's pop over there and see what's going
on. Jess Santora said, "Got to start strength training, old man." Ted Redmer said, "Brian," or as Jess says it, Ted Redeemer. "Brian, remind me when we see each other again to bring a 6er of Athletic Brewing Company non-alcoholic beer with me."
Oh, I've heard about
Low
that.
cal,
yeah,
no alcohol,
yeah.
Tastes like legitimately trash.
No, I've heard it's actually good. I actually would like to get my hands on that. And I take offense at that, Jess. I do.
Have you seen Brian swim?
No, I don't strength train. But I'm not an old
I
man.
just say you're like a world-chiseled old man.
Okay. She won't say anything. She's like, I was on last week. I'm keeping my mouth shut over there. Anything else in here?
Oh, Ted says, "I run the Spank Industries Wing 12 bars, total kill vibration like carbon, but they're alloy. But you could just run a Redshift."
Well, Ted, do you have the Spank Industries with the Redshift?
Ooh.
I thought
that might be like too soft.
He'd be like
like a piece of spaghetti
all over the joint.
Well, I'll say when you go upstairs I'll get my Wes's jersey, but I got my flared bars my Sequoias upstairs.
Do you?
You can check out them.
Yeah, we're gonna play with that, and actually, I want to find something that.
Oh
no.
We talked about the so if you do Mid-South, we're converting the Sequoia for that ride to single speed.
Single speed.
So you have a second bike.
So I was talking to Dave prior, and he was like, "You should get Jess's single speed."
Literally,
no,
that is the Mid-South bike.
Well, I'm not going to do it because it's also that race is a bike destroyer.
Well, it's a 52.
That wouldn't fit me anyway.
Yeah. I think he was saying in general. But we discovered the Sequoia would set up super simple as a single speed.
Yeah, but I don't want to destroy your bike either.
You can't destroy that thing. It's a Sequoia.
I don't know, dude.
I saw someone paint a Sequoia painted today. It was stripped down, and it almost looked titanium. They had one of those. It was a beautiful paint scheme. I've never seen someone do one of those.
Where'd you see that?
On in the Insta.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I was like, ooh, that's a nice.
Well, that's my catch up for the week. Are we caught up with live stream stuff? We'll see. Somewhere in there's probably more. Have Bike World Gravel. Can't wait to get my shirt. Yep, it's coming. It's coming. I got a few. Everything kind of came in the last day or two, and then I was still waiting for that last piece for the stickers, and that came in today. So I was able to.
You gave me my shirt like a week ago. So don't let this out of your sight.
I said, don't you put this in.
It's been here for like 3 weeks, technically.
Well, I was waiting for all the shipping stuff to come together. I was waiting for all of the stickers to get here, and the stickers came in. They were the last piece, and I told everybody that we're going to put the stickers in the bags, so I wanted to make sure to do that. So,
well, my other shirt was blue and white. Did we talk about that yet?
Yeah, I think we did.
You want to check the poll now?
Yeah, check the poll. Joey put up a poll on Instagram.
You have to look at our Instagram.
Is it on our Instagram or yours?
It's on our... Well, the shirt is on our Instagram. The poll is on my Instagram. Okay. And currently we're at 8-3 blue and white versus 3 black and tan.
So we've got the new
because it looks
dress.
Blue and white.
That does not look blue and white.
It looks blue and white.
No.
You're mentally... You're not allowed to say it because you're the t-shirt designer. And you posted it and it's your little baby butt. It's blue and white on the...
It's my little baby butt?
No, I said your little baby.
It looks black, but of course you're right. I mean, I'm biased because I think it's black. And,
you're biased.
Well, I know it's black.
That looks blue and white in the photos.
Okay, well, you got a strange filter on your screen. You've applied. I
got one of them.
Oh, it went to something
like
else. It went to something else.
Oh man, it's a knife.
Uh-oh, we just got bumped. Yeah, you got to hold it. Well, people can go to our Instagram and see that. Oh, there we go.
Well, anyway. People on the just listening will have to go. The watchers can watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So I got scolded today on Instagram by Riding Pastor saying, "Hey, for all of us out there that are still listening to the audio, make sure that you do some YouTube. You know, you're doing a YouTube thing now." So Joey just held his.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, he held his phone screen.
I approached the camera on the counter and my phone, and I grabbed it with my hand.
But those of you who want to see it, you can go to the Mid-Atlantic GTD Instagram.
Unlocked my phone, went to the album.
Okay, so you want to do your catch-up? What have you been up to this week? Is there anything in your world that you would like to...
Ted said it's probably a color issue because of the old man's flip phone camera. Actually, Brian has a newer iPhone than I do.
Yeah, I do. I'm a tech guy.
I only have the 10R. You got like the 12 Pro Max.
No, I don't have 12. I have an 11. I have an 11.
Yeah, because your SE from 2004 died.
I have the old flip iPhone. Y'all didn't even know they were available, did you? No.
Okay. How to make non-alcoholic beers.
I see you've got something really cool that you want to talk about.
Well, it got posted. Luis posted it. I don't know.
They were just filing patents, though.
Yeah, no, this is like the first real leak of anything, though.
Yeah?
Of new Durace.
It looks pretty badass.
So the rumor is they're releasing a new 12-speed wireless non-battery. Part of it is non-battery group set.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's about patents, and there's like Max. Don't get over there.
Everybody's going to be hearing Max.
Max, over here. Max. Sorry, everybody.
Good
Jess
boy,
left,
Max. Max, lay on your bed.
So basically, what was the polymet, whatever it was called?
Piezoelectric.
They're using any energy put into that shifter to regenerate, so you don't have batteries.
It's kind of regenerative, yeah. It uses pressure.
Anytime your brake lever is pulled, you vibrations. The shift itself is
charging that little material inside that cell that's powering the shifting.
But in the drawings, they're saying it looks like a 2032 battery spot here and there.
No, I think they were saying that. Well, the way I read it was that
there's a couple battery spots on that.
That's where the piezoelectric will actually go.
Because there was one on the side and one under the hood up top.
I don't understand that battery technology. We're going to go a little tech here for a minute. I don't understand whether that material breaks down over time or if it eventually has to be replaced where it can't regenerate. The charge doesn't regenerate in it, or if it's one of those things that's like always works. I don't know.
With it being cool Shimano, I mean, Shimano doesn't screw up.
That's not their technology. They're just
no. But I'm saying if Shimano's using it and they've kept it secret this long, they've obviously been testing it and trying it out, and I mean it's hard for Shimano to screw up.
Once you file the patents, though, it's out there, dude.
Yeah.
So a 12-speed wireless electronic shifting no battery. That's pretty badass.
You'll get all the people that are like the people now are like, oh, I don't want electric shifting. They're all like the idiots who like deep down just want it, but they're not going to spend the money.
Once you have it, it's like
I want cables. Shut up. You would love that if someone gave you electronic, you would use it,
especially wireless. I tell you, when I go back and forth between my Diverge, which is the Di2 electronic shifting, and the Roubaix. Now I don't really feel like it's that big of a shift when I go back and forth. But it's noticeable.
But it's nice.
It's noticeable.
It's a comfort feature.
And it's also, when I ride the Diverge, the way we've got the synchronous shifting set up, so that I never really have to think about shifting the front ring, which I don't do a whole lot, especially around here. But, I just don't ever think about it, because when I'm shifting up and you hit like maybe Solar's Wharf, where you're coming up that little steep section of Turner, and you're just tipping off that back edge. And then
you make sure you stay on that synchro, though.
Oh, yeah, because it'll rip the bike apart. These exhibitions you see in the movies where the guy does something to the car and there's pieces like falling off of it. That would be my bike, like pieces falling off of it while I drive down the road.
Theodore says piezo is basically, I'm going to call it pizza is basically a vibrating crystal. Really cool stuff. We use it in print heads and it never really wears out.
Yeah, see, that's what I was
Figures he would know something about that too.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he's getting on his Rodeo Labs.
I didn't know whether the material, the element, would wear down.
When is your bike going to be ready, Ted?
You can't actually talk to him while we're having the podcast. I don't.
Well, he can write back.
Eventually he will.
He can text me.
I think there's a bit of a delay.
But obviously the response will
catch up at some point.
Yeah. So that came out, which will be really cool. Man, you imagine the vibrations from gravel. That thing will always be charged.
It'll like get hot.
I put that on the... Well, because Campy came out with that 13-speed group set for gravel.
Yeah.
And they used the Diverge for the launch.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to have a top-tier GRX group set with this.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
That would be nice.
Because, it'll only be Dairies for like a year.
But, I mean, first world problems. How often do I have to charge my GRX? Like once every month or 2 months or something like that?
That's more than normal, too.
I have to charge it probably once a month.
Yeah.
Probably once a month. When I'm using it heavy.
Yeah.
I'm using it heavy.
I think that's the biggest the thing that's come out.
Everybody in the live stream just saw you yawn, and they started yawning at the same time too. There's your answer from Ted. 2 weeks or so on his bike, on his flannel.
That's what everyone in the bike industry keeps telling me. 2 weeks, and I've been hearing that since September.
And you followed up directly.
And then it was July. Then it was April. So that's about it. I've actually was super itchy to ride my bike on Sunday. Then I had previous plans, and then yesterday I wanted to ride, and I don't know if you guys saw the wind.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ride yesterday?
No, yesterday was my rest day.
That was your off day?
I meant to text you. That was a part of it, too.
And then I saw Josh Sands. I was like, you're an idiot. I told him today, I was like, you're an idiot.
I think the wind was literally, it would blow like 20 miles an hour from one direction and then immediately 20 miles an hour from the other direction. It was like a windstorm.
I was out in the field, and I was looking at the creek, and it was so bad that there's a whitecaps in the creek, but every time during a gust, you get like a top of a wave coming up, the wind would the way it would spray across the water because it would catch the tip of that.
The creek down from where I am, it's pretty protected. That little opening there is pretty protected. It was wailing yesterday. Yeah. Like, no.
Yeah. So right. I was itchy. Me and Jess are actually going to ride over the Thanksgiving break. Got to get ready for those 12 rides at Christmas for 6.
Yeah, and I'm excited about that. Yeah. That has been announced. It's out there now, so the 12 rides will be a thing. That I'm pretty excited about. I am the master of ceremonies for that event.
You are.
Did you know that?
Good luck.